Hi, good morning. It's is it day 9, day 10, day 11 or 12? I'm not exactly sure, but I'm still in my series of impromptu speaking. And today's prompt is about technology. So I found this question. Is technology making us lazy or not? Is technology making us less human or not? I don't think there's a yes or no answer to that question. It is true that technology is capable of making us less human or less motivated, but is it actually the technology or how we use the technology? You see, technology was built to help human beings. Technological advancements are here to help us to make life easier for us, to ease some burdens, to help us achieve things faster, help us meet our goals, beat deadlines faster. So maybe it isn't the technology itself that makes us lazy. Maybe it isn't the technology itself that makes us less human. It is how we use the technology at our disposal. Take, for instance, social media. Social media allows us to connect to a wide network of people, to put out our content and achieve a wider reach now more than ever before. What do we do with social media? A lot of us use social media to promote healthy content, to put up things that build lives. We give sound advice, we provide recommendations, we share stories that uplift others, we bring to public notice some issues that beset our communities. Others use social media to hurt others, to say demeaning things, to cast aspersions on others. So maybe it isn't the technology itself, maybe it isn't social media itself that make us less human. It is the human beings that make use of technology that make themselves less human. The aspect of laziness, it is true that these days we outsource a lot of our work to artificial intelligence, but artificial intelligence, as it is rightly called, is artificial. You need an intelligent human being behind it to prompt it rightly to get the right result. I have been able to set questions to create quizzes using AI bots faster than I would have done if I were to sit down and rack my brain and come up with these quizzes. Minus the creativity aspect of it, even the formatting. For instance, Gemini helps me set quizzes, multiple choice quizzes that I could just administer to whatever child I'm teaching to reinforce the knowledge of a certain topic. I have realized that it is faster to do these things with AI than it is if I were to sit down and develop these questions. Of course, I would have said there's no time because I can't do everything. There's a limit to what I can achieve, I can do as a person. But when I have these platforms that generate these things for me, when I have Google that I can easily hop in and find a quiz that someone has painstakingly developed and put it out there for the use of others. I appreciate such opportunities, I appreciate such access, and I do well to make good use of them. If all of us become creators, who's going to consume what we create? So no, technology doesn't make us lazy. There are people that do certain things better. They do them and they make these things available for us to use, to consume. So if someone has done something very well, if someone has even done maybe better than I would have, why bother create my own if I can just use what someone else has created and made available for me to use? That doesn't make me lazy. I believe that there are things I can create for others to consume. If others have created something for me to consume, something good for me, something I know I would not have the time to create as well as that person, sure, why not make use of that instead of starting from scratch on my own? So no, technology doesn't make me lazy, rather. In fact, technology has given us more opportunities, more chances to be busy. We realize that so many niches that are opening up right now. So many things are becoming possible. So many jobs are now created, roles that 100 years ago did not exist. It's creating things that people can do. So I go on YouTube and I find what they call faceless YouTube. So people now have things to do. People now have worthwhile platforms to spend their spare time. People now have places to go to during their leisure moments, all because of technology. So no, technology doesn't make me less human. It doesn't make me a lazy person. In fact, it opens me up to other humanable or personable things I could do. I read beautiful stories on the internet and I'm like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. I share it with others. I draw inspiration from them. Technology is teaching me to be a kinder person because I read stories of kind people online and I think of how I can be a kind person to everyone around me. I read the stories of other teachers, how they handle certain matters, and I say, oh sure, that's a very healthy way to handle this issue. Okay, if I experience such, if my student behaves in a way I don't like, maybe I can apply this principle. Maybe instead of, punishing a child unnecessarily or saying something that would hurt a child, I learn from what others share on the internet and try to see what's best, what I can copy, something healthy I can copy, I can emulate. I am making this video now because of technology. I got the inspiration from an Instagram reel, and every day I sit down in front of my camera and say something, make a video, record a video. That is me engaging my brain, and it is a healthy thing. So my conclusion is that technology cannot make me lazy. It cannot make me less human. In fact, technology has given me let's say, inspiration to be more human than I have ever been. It has created more avenues for me to be busy, to exercise my creativity and my humanity. That's that and that. Thank you.